boys and girls, YOTESLAYA here, bringing you a Call of Duty Black Ops gameplay. And this is on the Nazi zombie map Ascension. This is the 1 through 20 round tutorial that everybody has so desperately asked for. It's pretty much self-explanatory, but for those guys that needed that help getting through the first 20 rounds, this is for you guys. I've been asked. I've got a lot of messages about a tutorial like this, and it's been a long time coming. I did not know that I was going to be playing zombies for 10 days straight the last few weeks or a couple weeks, so that's why it's been put on a little delay. But my zombie run is now over, as most of you know. The record has been beaten, and I'm not going to tell you guys what I stopped at. Some of you out there know, and if you want to leave that in the comments, go right ahead. But I'm just going to keep my mouth shut and build some anticipation while it lasts. But pretty much what I do, I buy quick revive as soon as the round starts. Get enough points, and once I have the bare minimum, I go out and get the MP5. Just start racking off some headshots. I speed the majority of this up. You guys don't really want to see me run around just getting a bunch of headshots. I mean, it's easy said and done. I mean, everybody knows what to do pretty much. But then once I get to enough points, I go straight to the power and get that on. For those that don't know, monkeys will not appear unless you have bought a perk, and we did that as soon as we came in. Bought quick revive. And they will not appear unless the power is on. So we got both of those checked. Now we're just waiting for the monkeys, and might as well use the box while I get the extra points and hope I get a Zeus cannon, or my fault, a thunder gun, ray gun, or Gersh devices. Those are the 3 keys to making it far on solo, being the most important, the thunder gun. But pretty much what I do is I stick to the PhD flopper. I've sped through it just because everybody's seen it 100 times now. But I just go up, rack a bunch of points, get as many points as I can, preferably headshots if you can, and then go to the box and try to get, you know, like I said, you're looking for the thunder gun, ray gun, or Gersh devices. Right here you'll see what I did, what I'm going to do for monkeys. Whenever the first monkeys come, because I got the quick revive, obviously you go down there and protect that. Quick revive is the #1 most important perk while you're playing solo. For those that don't know, it allows you to be revived by yourself, I guess. You got 3 chances. You can go down 3 times and be revived before that perk machine disappears and is no longer there. But you can see I did not open that bottom door to jug. Up there in the top right hand corner you'll see a like, you click on that and you can go see how I protect it if I do open that bottom door. But pretty much I don't open the doors to jug, and I hope these first monkeys drop the Juggernaut perk, and that way if they do drop jug, if you know right here, which in this case they do, both doors are sealed to Juggernaut, and you'll never have to protect that. Juggernaut and quick revive are the main perks when you do solo. Sleight of hand's nice, but it's not that important. You can always buy that later. As you can see there, I got Juggernaut, so at this point the only perk I'm worried about protecting is quick revive, so that's where I'm going to go every time. And in the video up in the corner, if you click on that, I actually do open that bottom door, and I show you and I explain exactly why I, you know, only open that bottom door. If you open that top door, it kind of screws it all up to jug, so you don't really want to mess with that. But if you open that bottom door, it allows you to stand right there by that door and quick revive to protect Juggernaut and quick revive at once. But right now, I'm going to show you guys that may haven't seen much of the PhD lander, or you want to see the early round train way to get the train. You go up to the PhD flopper, and obviously you want to get headshots. Headshots are the most important to get racking up kills. I got this G11 right here, and it is just destroying their faces and getting pretty easy headshots. But I just go up here and rack up points. You see that ×2. I do not fire a single shot until I pick up that ×2. If you ever see a ×2 in these earlier rounds, make it a point to get that before you kill or do anything. I mean, if you've got to shoot, go ahead and do that. But I mean, you definitely want those ×2 points. So preferably grab those before you kill any zombies, you know, self-explanatory. But like I said, I go up here and I just point horror for a little bit until I get enough to go to the box and get the landers and stuff like that. I skip all the I don't show you guys activating all the landers. By now everybody knows how to do that, and it would just added like 4 more minutes to the video, so I just left that as is. But yeah, pretty much I go up here and I just point horror and try to get as many points as I can to get the landers called in, get all the, you know, go to the box and get everything I want and stuff like that. But I'm going to speed this up again, and I show you once I get to the box that I do get the Zeus Cannon. A lot of people are probably going to flame me. Well, I'll probably get some comments like, well, Yodi, why didn't you use all the Thunder Gun ammo before you upgraded the Thunder Gun? I could have, but, you know, I'm not that worried about it. I just upgrade the Thunder Gun as soon as I get it. You know, my goal is to get high, nothing else. I've got the points. Might as well just upgrade it now. In these earlier rounds, you can't. I don't get the Zeus Cannon right here, but I do, or Thunder Gun. I do end up getting the Ray Gun, I do believe. Yeah, there's the Ray Gun. But, you know, in these earlier rounds, you can fire the Zeus Cannon or Thunder Gun, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to call it the Zeus Cannon. You can, you know, be a little bit more free with the Zeus Cannon, like later on in the rounds, like 40 to 50, especially around round 50, you definitely want to start conserving your Zeus Cannon ammo. Like maybe do every other train, you shoot them with the Zeus Cannon, you know, like one train, shoot with the Zeus Cannon, the next train, run through the fire trap, you know, and just keep alternating like that. About around 60 to 70, you definitely want to start focusing more on the fire traps, stuff like that. Right here, you can see I'm down here at the Pack-a-Punch, and I'm talking like crazy. I don't even know what I've said. If you guys got any questions, man, just send. I'm there for you guys. I want you guys to be the next to post those 100-round videos, so I'm there for you. If you guys got any questions, man, and I forgot anything, left it out, just send me a message, and I will make sure I answer that. But right here, I'm going to show you guys what the Pack-a-Punch loop looks like. It's a little bit trickier than the PhD flopper, but by far, it's the second easiest one. Pretty much you always go, you can't really go the other way. I always just go around, go up this ramp here, and then fall down through this hole. If you were to get in trouble, like right around in this area, you could always go to the right through the launch pad, and you know, that could be like a little escape route. But for the most part, you don't really have to worry about it. You've also got the turret right there where you can activate it to where, you know, it helps out a little bit. I don't really activate it much because it doesn't get you points, and later on in the rounds, it doesn't really kill anything. But this right here is the only place I will turn and shoot, right here at this hole. I mean, unless I feel comfortable. It's all you know, self confidence or whatever you want to call it, self you know, whatever. If you feel like shooting, you know, whatever you guys feel like doing, do that. I'm just showing you the basics of what I do to get there and showing you guys like some different strategies. This is where I go usually when I run play with two. You know, later on in the video, I'll show you where a third person could go, and you can also go to a stamina solo strat, but I don't really care for that one, so I haven't really showed it. It's pretty simple, I guess, maybe, but, you know, for the most part, we're just focusing on this round 1 through 20 for solo, so I'm just showing you a couple different places in case you want to change the scenery or anything like that. But, yeah, pretty much I'm just point whoring still. I just wanted to show you guys this little bitty, you know, area here. That's the only reason I'm not fast forwarding it. But I got enough points, or I got that crawler left from that grenade I threw. So I'm going to go over and try to get me the Thunder Gun. I end up getting the Thunder Gun at this box. And then I go upgrade it. And then pretty much from there, it's just, you know, the same on out to however many rounds you want to go to. You want to go to 100. Pretty much once you get the Zeus Cannon, Ray Gun, and Gerst devices, it's pretty monotonous, repetitive. It's the same old, but if you want to get that high, man, that's what you got to do. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna see nobody reach around 100 running around like an idiot. I mean, you could use that Zeus Cannon to what, you know, whatever you guys want, man. It's all personal preference, like I said. But by far the PhD lander is the easiest. But you can see here, I throw a Matryoshka doll over the wall here. I don't really know what I was doing, just kind of hoping maybe some Easter egg might pop out. You never know, dude. You know how zombies is. Just fucking shit you shoot, do all kinds of stuff. But, yeah, who knows. But I think right here I end up getting the Zeus Cannon. I'm not really sure. I don't know why I'm not fast forwarding this, really, but it's whatever. Oh, here I go. Here I fast forwarded. I finally was like, fuck it, dude. I'm tired of doing this shit. But, you know, got the Zeus Cannon, Thunder Gun, whatever. Gonna run a Pack-a-Punch that beast, and then we're off to the PhD flopper. Actually, I think after I Pack-a-Punch this, I'll show you what it's like with the Zeus Cannon down here at the Pack-a-Punch. But yeah, I'll kind of review what I do. I definitely do not open up doors to Juggernog. I always buy that quick revive and hope to get Juggernog off those first set of monkeys. If I don't get Juggernog off the first set of monkeys, I open that bottom door only, like what was up in the corner. Click on that and it'll take you to that video. That way you can protect Juggernog and quick revive. After I get the Juggernog and quick revive, pretty much set. Just point horror until you get the Zeus Cannon, ray gun, and Gerst devices. It's up to you guys. If you guys don't want to get the ray gun right away, you feel, because the ray gun by far is the best for monkeys. It's one shot earlier on, around 25-30, it gets to be 2 shots, and then, you know, so on and so forth. Eventually you'll get rid of the ray gun and just pick up a wall gun to point horror like you've seen in my other videos. But yeah, after I get the Juggernaut and Quick Revive, pretty much just point horror to get enough points to get the Zeus Cannon, ray gun, Gerst devices. Once I get that, it's off to the PhD flopper strategy. I mean, if you guys want to do the pack-a-punch like I'm doing here, by all means, do whatever feels comfortable for you guys. If you guys want to do that start-out room, you know, do whatever. But the main goal is just getting the Zeus Cannon, ray gun early. Not necessarily the ray gun. You can survive with other guns. You can also use the Zeus Cannon on the monkeys. It's 2 shots for them. So you don't really need the ray gun at all. It just depends on what, you know, whatever floats your guys' boat, man. This is just what I do. I don't care about points. I know I'm going to get plenty of them later on. So I get the ray gun, the Zeus Cannon, and the Gerst devices. What I use the Gerst devices for, like if I start running low on my Zeus Cannon ammo, because the Zeus Cannon doesn't really ever drop any power-ups. By that I mean ×2, insta-kills, nukes, max ammo, stuff like that. It does. I mean, it will, but not very often. So if I get low on Zeus Cannon ammo, I will throw a Gerst device, and that usually gets me a max ammo or whatever. I will note that if you do not pick up perks late, like early in the game, like a max ammo, you will get more later on in the game. So my advice to you guys is, unless you need a nuke, do not pick the nuke. Definitely never use the Carpenters. Insta-kill, to each their own, whatever floats your boat. If you want to, you know, an easy kill, grab the insta-kill. Pretty much the only thing I'm looking for is max ammos. Occasionally an insta-kill, but that's about it. Early on, death machines are nice, but later on, around 30 or 40, definitely do not pick the death machines up. As you know, as tempting as and awesome as it seems to just light that train up, as soon as you kill them, man, you can't sprint with that death machine. I'm telling you guys, you're going to get trapped because you're not going to be able to run away and, you know, dodge and maneuver correctly. So, you know, whatever feels comfortable for you guys. If you want to pick up the death machine, by all means, it's your game. Do it. I do not pick up death machines past round 30. No, it's really pretty easy. Honestly, it's harder earlier on than it is later. Earlier, there's, you know, the zombies are a lot slower and they come as a more single file line, and you got to do a lot more like dodging, maneuvering than you would later on. Later on, they come so quick that they come like pretty much like a train already. And, you know, all you got to do is just pick the spot and run in between the groups of zombies, and after about 10 seconds you got your train going. Earlier on, you actually, you know, you got to wait a couple minutes for them and stuff like that. But here's the downstairs, what you can do downstairs. I probably should have showed the first part. The second part is not really good, but it just shows you how like how risky this bottom floor is. I mean, I've definitely been down here when I played with 4 players and lasted a lot longer than this without the Zeus Cannon. I just wanted to give you guys an idea. You're definitely going to use a lot more ammo down here than any other landers just because it's so tight. You got to worry about them falling off the top rail, stuff like that. The centrifuge there in the middle, the G-force thing that spins, you can use as a trap, and obviously it doesn't cost any money, and I'm lucky as fuck I did not go down right there. But it does not spin frequently enough to, you know, use effectively. Yeah, you might, you know, catch a break here and there, but it really does not spin, you know, enough to really use effectively. So I wouldn't even, you know, this is definitely not a very good place to go. I just wanted to put this in here in case you guys wanted, like I said, change the scenery. This earlier on, I'm just blasting away with the Zeus Cannon because, like I said, it's definitely not as worrisome as it is in later rounds. Later rounds, I will not shoot the Zeus Cannon unless I absolutely have to. Unless there's some, you know, if I'm starting to get cornered, somebody's in my way. That's the only way later on that I'll use the Zeus Cannon. Right here, I probably should have sped this up again. I'm just going for Gerst devices. I got the Matryoshka dolls. The Matryoshka dolls actually kill up to around 40 or 50. After that, they create crawlers. So, you know, you could use them up till there and kill kill an entire train with one Matryoshka doll. But in my opinion, Gerst devices are definitely better, because if you do go down at PhD flopper, another thing I will note is I always have that lander called in at PhD flopper, and this is the reason why. If you ever go down, that is an easy escape route right to the first room with Quick Revive and Juggernog. But what I do if I go down and I got Gerst devices, as soon as I get up, I will actually throw a Gerst device down the stairs and then get on the lander and go in and get my Juggernog and stuff like that. And it's just an escape route, man. Gerst devices are so much better than Matryoshka dolls, in my opinion. But here's just another quick lander, or a quick deal showing you one. This is what I do after I get everything situated, after I got the Zeus cannon, ray gun, stuff like that. I don't have the Gerst device yet, but you know, that's not a necessity at this point. I'm not really expecting to go down to around 50, 60. Unless I'm a dumbass and I put myself down with a grenade at 50 like I did in this run. This is actually the first 20 rounds of my record-breaking run. I just used it as a for the tutorial. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'm there for you guys. I hope this helps you guys. If you guys got any questions, send me a message. You know, I'll make a video, do whatever. I'll play with you guys to show you guys, you know, a little bit more. I'm definitely done playing Ascension on solo. I was going to start a Kino run today and try to get to round 100, but I decided that I don't really want to get in that at this point. I actually did go in and film that little thing showing you how to do Juggernaut a little bit earlier, and I upgraded the MPL and the M16, and ended up I killed myself at round 27. Seems like anytime I get on zombies, dude, it's almost like I need AA. It's like an addiction, dude. I cannot fucking stop when I start playing. I'll get on zombies just to, like, you know, try to do something, you know, do the mystery man, and then I'm always wanting to go higher, and I've got high enough, man. I just need to, you know, like, go to, like, Zombies Anonymous or some shit, man, and take a break. But right here, dude, I'm just showing you how effective the ray gun is for the monkeys. You know, like I said, Juggernaut's closed off, so all I got to do is protect Quick Revive, and it makes it that much easier. The best advice to you is do not open any doors up from Juggernaut. You know, if that first set of monkeys doesn't unlock or give you Juggernaut, you may want to think about opening that bottom door to Juggernaut. Definitely do not open the top. You know, but it's, you know, if you think you can last a little bit longer and hold out for the second set of monkeys, try to get Jug. I definitely recommend doing that, because when you don't have to worry about Juggernaut and you can just stand at the Quick Revive the entire time, it definitely makes things a lot easier. But yeah, guys, that's all for the tutorial. I hope it helped. I hope to help a lot. I expect to see some round 50 footage from you guys, but as usual, remember to rate, subscribe. Yoti, signing out.